I start the day as I usually do, still awake and still working straight from the previous day. I write and draw comic books for a living, and on this particular occasion, I'm working as an inker for Marvel Comics on a project written by Mark Millar. This is a job I've had since 1992, and I've done it living right here in the Philippines. By 2 a.m., I feel like I've had enough, so I prepare to go to bed. In spite of sleeping so late, I still wake up early. Today, I wake up at 6:30 in the morning. The first thing I do is usually check my email. It's going to be a very, very busy day. I'll be visiting my parents, and then later this afternoon, I'm going to the 7th birthday party for Seya, the niece of Eileen, my wife. I think I'm gonna have to take a moment to visit my parents. Unlike other children from other countries, Filipino children tend to stay with their parents well into their adulthood. I myself stayed with my parents until I was 32. Not because I couldn't support myself, but because, Filipino parents tend to not want to lose their children right away. They want them to stay with them for as long as possible. And it's been actually quite an issue for me because I've been wanting to move out, but every time I bring up the subject, it's like World War III in the house. But when I got married in when I was 32, uh, they had no choice anymore but to let me go because I couldn't I couldn't live with them and have my own family at the same time. It just doesn't it just didn't feel right to me. So what I did was I got a house, an apartment that wasn't too far away. It wasn't too far away that it would be difficult for me to be with them in case they need me. My parents are already in their 70s, and it's not too near enough that they could shut out the window. Hey, come over and do stuff, paint the house or something, something like that. So it's just the right distance, just a couple of blocks away. So right now I'm going to go and visit.
Alam mo kung ano, munggo. Ay, tingnan mo yung ano, binigay ko sa ano, binigay ko kay Sela. Sela ba ang pangalan mo? Sela? Nabili ko. Di ba grade 1 na yon? Grade 1 na?
Si Seiya?
Oo, Seya ba?
Oo.
Tsaka ito, apat na panty, oh.
Okay, sige.
Di ba?
Oo. So ma'am, in September, 75 years old ka na. So how does it feel na 75 na, you're still very, very strong and you're still
I am
very...
not strong. You know, I have osteoarthritis.
Ano yun?
Uh, Arthritis from my lumbar area. I'm trying my best to walk. Otherwise, I will be dead.
Pero I know other people na your age na looks older than you and acts older than
Well,
you.
I take care of myself and then I stay happy.
How do you stay happy?
I accept whatever I have, what I have accomplished. I have two wonderful sons. I have a great husband. I have a house. I
Doon sa,
have one grandson.
doon sa dalawang sons mo, sino yung gwapo?
Walang gwapo sa kanila. Nung maliliit sila, they are so gwapo. Now that they are old, they are no longer gwapo, but they are very accomplished.
Dad, ilang taon na kayo magkasama ng ma'am?
47. So in 3 years, we will be having our golden anniversary.
Hindi 47. Dapat isama mo yung nung magka-girlfriend tayo.
Hindi kasama yun. From marriage lang.
Mga 51 na marahil.
Hindi. 47 lang. Imagine, nakaabot tayo ng 47.
Yeah. Paabot pa tayo ng mas matagal po.
No, ayoko na.
Kung ano.
Pag naka-birthday
Hindi mo ako
naka-
masyadong iinisin.
Ikaw nang iinis sa akin. Ikaw nang iinis. Kumakain ka ng mga bawal sa'yo.
Ngayon lang, pinakain mo ako ng...
Hindi bali yun. Ano yung chocolate yun?
Dahil kanina nga,
Kasi kokonti naman.
hindi ko pinansin yung
Yung
iniaalok
chocolate.
mo sa akin eh.
Yung
Di sinundan mo pa ako.
Yung chocolate, yun ay mabuti sa katawan.
When I was growing up, I loved a lot of things. Or at least I thought I did. Now that I am 42, I realize something I've known all along. I love my family. It's the reason I keep working. It's the reason I keep living. And it's losing my family that I fear the most. My parents are both in their 70s now, and I can't help but feel my time of fear is fast approaching. Not yet, I hope. Not yet. It's my wife, Eileen, and we're going to go to a birthday party, 7th birthday party of her niece. What's her name? Saya. My father-in-law, Rudy Florese, was a comic book artist here in the Philippines from the 1960s to the early 90s. He gained a certain amount of fame in the industry for drawing Korak and Tarzan for DC Comics in the 1970s. He passed away in 2003. My wife Eileen swore she'd never marry a comic book artist. Look at what swearing had gotten her. So my advice to everyone is, don't swear. What makes me laugh is seeing happiness and laughter in others. It's times like these that I make sure I make memories of, so I can have something to laugh about when I need it the most.
Wala palakpak. O sige, tayo kukuha na ng ano. Wala bang pwedeng lagyan ng mga bata? Ah! Ashley, muna doon, sa labas na. Pininang, alin yan? Ito?
Wala na!
In my left front pocket is a handkerchief. Actually, it's a bandana, a red bandana that I just use as a handkerchief, just in case I need to put this on my head for protection from the rain. And it rained today. I also have a set of keys with me. This pair of keys here opened the house to my parents' house, opened the gates to my parents' house, and these two keys here open the doors to our apartment right here. And the rest of these, I don't know what the hell these keys are for anymore, really. In my right front pocket is a bunch of coins. A couple of 20 peso bills here, and a bunch of coins. Having coins here in the Philippines is very important because especially if you're going to be commuting, riding a tricycle, riding a jeepney, like we usually do, the minimum fare for a tricycle is 8 pesos. So you need already 8 pesos with you whenever you're gonna go. If you're going to pay 10 pesos expecting 2 pesos change, best of luck to you because these tricycle drivers sometimes they say, oh, I don't have change for 10 pesos. So you're going to have to force to give them the 10 pesos, not the 8 pesos. So I'm always ready with change. The jeep can be anywhere from 750 to 8 pesos minimum, and it goes up from there depending on how far you're going to go. In my back pocket I have my wallet, which contains a bit of money in case there's emergency. I don't usually carry any other important stuff here, just calling cards that I get. I don't have any ID actually in my wallet because in case my wallet goes, having an ID is actually very important. You really can't conduct business stuff without IDs. So I keep it in a safer place. I also don't keep all my money here in my wallet. I keep some in my bag, in my shoe, or wherever. And this one has a picture of my wife right there, and prayer to Saint Michael, the Archangel, and the Santo Niño. It's a hologram, see? There. I end the day as I usually do, still awake and still working straight into the next day.